Hello everyone. My today video is dedicated to our doctors and COVID task team. This video is a gesture to show my respect toward all the hard work they are putting in saving our lives. This is a database management software which can save and retrieve data from database. I will be explaining every code from scratch so that even if you guys are not familiar with Excel or VBA, you can easily make this software. So just let us see how we can use this software. As you have already seen that we have just selected one data and searched this, and related information came automatically. Similarly, we can add data and same information will be saved to our database. So let us see how we can do that. First of all, we have to reset this. Here automatically number will come which will be +1 of last used record. Last number we have used is 1006, so new number will be 1007. Date of birth will be automatically selected from the calendar. Name we can put anything. Designation we can select from all the options we have encoded. Suppose we take grade 2. Gender we will select from male or female. We can add photo from this button. Suppose we take this photo, inspector. Now whenever we will save this button action, it will go to the database. As you can see that we can also delete some data. We can delete by clicking this delete button. You don't have to go to Excel application for that. The base of this application is Excel only, but the beauty of this VBA is you will not see anything in background. It will be hidden only. So this will be very useful for employee related database, insurance or anything in your office. I will show you from starting till end. So even if you don't know anything about this, you will still be able to make. So let's see. So I have created a new workbook, COVID database. First of all, we have to ensure that our workbook is macro enabled. So go to file, save this file as you can see that it is just Excel workbook. So we have to change it to Excel macro enabled workbook and save it. Otherwise our macro and VBAs will not work. You can see additional tab of developer here. Maybe it won't be in your Excel workbook. So how you can win? Go to file, go to option, customize ribbon. Just select this developer and click on OK. So let's start how we can do. Go to developer tab, select Visual Basic. As you can see, it is empty. We have to insert user form here. We can scratch it. First step of making any software is that what is the requirement. Ahead, let us see what we need in our Excel, what data we need in our Excel. After that we will do mapping. Officer ID, name, designation, we will select all Then we will create a table. Yes, we have headers. Okay. Now again we will go to developer tab. So this is our requirement. We want to do mapping according to these columns. So we want to make it double page. This is our toolbox. All the items will come from here only. This is a frame, multi-frame. We will drag it here. This will be page 2. This will be page 1. Now we will select label from here. Label is just for a writing name, like name, then it is Mudit Lalwani. Mudit Lalwani will come in text box. So this is text box. Here data will come, here in label heading will come. So we will copy this heading and paste. I am doing Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V. We will need different headings, so according to your heading, create this label. Similarly, copy pasting this text box. You can change the name of heading from here. In caption, go to caption. I'm just changing name of headings. It can be anything. It can be according to your need, customize. So one more we will add for telephone also. Telephone and gender. We will do formatting later. In designation, select this combo box. So combo box is used for when we have to select one option from four. In this designation will be grade 1, grade 2, grade 3 or grade 4. So we have to select it from here only. It cannot be anything other than that. In text box, any text or numerical data can be filled. In gender, we will select this option button. Option button is for true or false or male or female. We will rename here. Now we will enter command button. These are buttons. So for every set of action, we need to press this command. So we will need 5 command here. One command we will need for search button. One text box we will need for search button. We will do little bit of formatting here. So we have to select from here and drag this mouse to hold all the buttons. Now we have to go to format, make same size, width and height both. Again we have to go to format, we have to align to tops. Go to formatting again. Horizontal spacing we will make equal. Similarly, you have to take care that the first cell which you will select, formatting will be done according to that. In this first cell is officer ID. Format, align, so now it will be left aligned. Vertical spacing make equal. Okay. Top align. We will make vertical spacing equal. Now we will insert one more frame for image. We will remove this new frame and do 2-3 space so that it should be empty here. Now click on this image button, drag it to here. Now we will need one more command button here. One label will be needed at the top for COVID-19 task force or anything. As you can see that font is very small, so we can increase the size. Select on this font, click on this button. First of all, we will create bold. Select size to 16 fonts. Select Times New Roman. You can change different fonts also. I've selected Times New Roman. To see how it will look in actual, you have to click this play button. So as you can see that our basic format has been created, but none of this button will work until we do VB coding for that. Go to page second. We have to create list box here. Two command button will be needed here. One for close and one for delete. Save this work. Double click on this button. As here you can see that command button, one click. Now whatever function we will write, the button will do. Here our first button name is command button 1. You can check it from here. This name command button 1. Similarly, if we will click second button, it will show command button 2. So we have double clicked. Now we will write the code in between. We have to write sheet name here. Our sheet name is data. Similarly, if you have a sheet 1, sheet 2, anything, you can write your sheet name there. This will check in row A, the last cell used. It will check column A. Then it will select x plus 1, which x is last cell used. So this is last cell used. It will take this, and what it will do, whatever data is in text box 1, it will save there. Now you will say what is text box 1. So go to user form again. It is name of this text box 1. This is text box 2. This is text box 3. This is combo box, so combo box 1. So name has been allotted to every text box. So whatever data you will fill here, it will go to this Excel sheet. So let's add. Similarly, we will do it for other text box. So what we will do, we will copy. We will go one by one. So for B column, it is name. Name is text box 3. So we will change it to B and text box 3. C, D. So C column is designation. Designation is combo box 1. Sorry, this is combo box 1. I have written it 3, which is wrong. Okay, we have done for C. Now D is for city. Which is text box 4 and state is 5. Contact number is 6. Text box 4 is for 5. Contact number is 6. Email is 7. H is telephone. DOB is I. DOB is text box 2. Now for option button, we have two options: option button 1, option button 2. There will be different code for this. This is J. Value of J will be option button 1 value is equal to true, then it is male. Otherwise, it's female. So for option, the coding will be changed, as we have already seen that this is option button 1 and option button 2. So for whatever the value we will select option button 1, if it is true, then it will go male, otherwise it is female. Now what we want, whenever we will press that button, whenever we will press this add and save button, we want that it should be blank after we will push or save. So for that we have to write a special code, which is unload me. What it will do, unload me will empty that user form, and user form 1.show will again show it. As soon as you will press that save button, it will show blank user form to you. We have started this statement with so we will first of all we will end with, then Now we will save this. Now let's check it is working or not. Press this. I will show you code in later part of this video that how automatically this number will come as officer ID. You cannot write here, we have to select it from here, but as you can see that we have not put code for that, so it will be blank. So for a period of time, please left this empty. Select male or female and we will press this add save. So any bug is there, so let's see what is the bug. Saying set y as is equal to data, means you have to add sheets also. As we can see that data has been properly mapped. Officer ID, name, Mudit, city, state, contact number, email, telephone number, date of birth and mail. Designation will be empty because we have not yet put code for combo box. So first do that. For that we have to click on this user form. Double click on this user form. Click to initialize. So whenever user form will initialize, then this code will become active. So whatever you want to write in combo box, suppose I am taking 4 grades, so I'll copy paste this data for 4 times. If you have 9-10 times, then you have to copy paste 10 times. Now change it to grade 2, grade 3 and grade 4. Press this run button. Let's see if it is working or not. Designation okay. Now if we will select grade 2, it will come grade. Close this user form. Double click on this close button. Code for this is very short. Load user form 1. Let's check it is working or not. Press run. Now if you will press this close button, user form will close. So far now we have done coding for this add save, this close button and this text box. Now we will go for delete button. We have pressed delete button. Double click. No. Dim access long. Dim is equal to sheet. Data dot range. for y is equal to 7 to x, because this is our 7th cell, 7th row. So for y is equal to 7 to x, if sheets data we have taken text box 9 because delete button we will use then only when we will search it. First of all, we have to search that ID number, then this data will show here, and then we will delete. So this text box is 9, so write 9 here. Text box 9 dot value. So it is saying that whenever the text box 9 value will be there, if Excel is also related value, if it is will be in this row, then it will delete value, then rows y dot delete. So we have started this if statement. So first of all, we have to close that. So that kind of, and then next one. Go to user form 1 again. Now we will do reset button. It is a very short. Code is very simple also. Unload me will clear that user form, and we want to show it again. So we'll write so let's check if it is working or not. We'll press run button. We'll write officer ID as 2 ABC. Now whenever we will press reset button, it will clear all the data in this user form. So it's working perfectly. So close this. Now update. Double click on update. Better to do search button, because whatever we will search, then only we will able to update. So double click on search button. We can copy paste data from here also. Part. This data is saying that if value of text box 9 is equal to that value of sheet, then what will we do? Due to this code, text box 1 will be equal to data from sheets, data cell y1, which will be this. So similarly we will paste other line also. It is combo box 1, not text box 3. This one, designation, combo box 1. So combo box 1 text is equal to 3, y, 3. City, state, contact number. 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven is email, and text box 7 is also email, I think. Okay, text box 7 is also email and that is also email, so it is correct. Now text box 8 is pending. H and also it. Date of birth we have done and gender 10. We have started this statement with if. We have started this statement with if, so first of all and if. We will end if statement. Now next while. Now the thing is, if someone will enter wrong ID, then what will happen? If someone, instead of writing 1001 or anything, if we write anything other than which ID actually exists, then it should show some message about error. So for that we will write one code, which is if text box 9 dot value is not equal to text box 1, then on error go to error message, and the error message will be please enter valid employee ID. Now again we have started if statement, so and if and sub already done. So first of all we will check it is working or not, so we will run this button. So if you want to search one ID number, then search. Okay, all data is coming, designation is coming wrong, and officer name is also not coming. City is coming correct, state coming correct. Other than that, all coming correct. Officer name and designation is not correct, so rectify. Officer name is text box 3 and combo box 1. So text box 3 is equal to okay, designation was empty, that's why designation should be grade 1. So it was empty, that's why it's not coming. And what about combo box? combo box of think, no, name is written. It was wrong. Text box 3 dot text, we have written 3. Text box 3 is name and it should be 2. So that's why it's not coming properly. Okay. Combo box designation, it was empty, so that's why it's not coming. Otherwise it would be okay. We have written y1, so it should be y3. Okay, now it is correct. So we will enter one wrong ID also to see if code is working or not. So it is showing please enter valid employee ID, so that is also correct. Okay, now we will move it to next button. Double click on this add photo. This will ensure that if you will select picture, it will not allow multi-select or more than one photo at a time. Image 1 dot picture is equal to, we have taken image 1 because here we can see the name of this image box is image 1. We have not yet described F path. We will describe in few moments. Now what we will do, we'll go to user form. Double click this. Instead of this, we'll take general. User form. Instead of user form, take general. We will do general declaration. So for general declaration, dim f path as string. We also want that whenever we will press search, we also want to see picture of that person here. So for that also we have to change some coding in search button. Dim y as long, then write code here only. You have to write image path. So you want to save your photo where you have to write here. So let's see. Or I will save my photo in C drive. C drive in M folder. So image path will be so all my photos will be saved there, and this search button will receive photo from that folder only. It will not JPG, it is JPG. So it will add image path and text box 9, the number which will be in text box 9, and JPG. So picture will be saved with this name. It will be not me picture is it. It is me image. They started with, so end with. Let's see if it is saving or not. Picture should be named, picture should be saved with the name of image path and the number of ID and JPG format. Let's see. So 23. ABC. Photo of Mr. Modi ji. Open. It is coming here. Let's save it. Okay, data is coming in this table, which is correct. Now if we will see in folder, it is not saving here, so there is some error in coding. Otherwise it would have saved here with the name ID 23. So it is not here, so it is wrong. So let's see if there is some error in save button. Okay, we have not written the code to save this photo. So what we'll do now, before unloading we have to write one code. Okay. Another reason. We want to save our photo with the ID name. So ID name come in text box 1. Then I is equal to text box 1 dot text. We will write path here. Path is C. So what we are doing here, dim I has a string I is equal to text box 1 dot text. So ID number it will take, it will file copy path, it will save picture in the name of this path, and I, which is ID number, and dot jpg. Okay, now it seems correct. Let us check again. Data in this table is coming correct. Okay, we will close this. We will see. Okay, now you can see that Modi ji photo came with the name of 24, which was our ID. So if you will search 24, it should show Modi ji photo. Okay, so now our coding is perfect according to this. Now we want to bring automatic officer ID number. Whenever this user form will show, this number should be automatically the number which is +1 of the last number. So what we will do, we'll press this user form, double click. So whenever this user form will initialize, we should see the last use number +1. For that, text box 1 is equal to Now see, so it is automatically detecting that last big number is 24, last big number is 24 and plus 1 it is showing in user form. So now you don't have to write this number every time or also search. Now we will do coding of base 2 list. We want to show this data in this list box. We have also not done coding of this close button and delete button of this one. So we will copy paste what we have already created here in this close and delete button. So this is table 2. So what we will do, we will select this list box 1 and row source. In row source we will write table 2. So in table 2 it is showing 1 only because column count it is written 1. So how many columns are there? 10. So write 10 here. Now it is we cannot see head here, table head, because of this. In column head it is by default it is false, so change this to true. Now you can see that heading is also coming. First of all, what we'll do, we will put code in this close button and delete button. So we'll just copy paste this close button. Similarly for delete button, so if we will select ASD and if we will press delete, it is not deleting. Okay, so delete button is not working properly. Also, we have to write code that whenever we will double click this data should automatically come to this search button. For that we have to do special coding. First of all, let's see that if this delete button is also working or not. 24, we will search, it is coming here. Now if you will press delete, okay, so this delete button is working perfectly, not this list button. So first of all, we will do this search. When we want to do that, whenever we will select this line, this data should become here in search. Close. So we have double clicked this that list box. Now text box 9. So if I will double click this Modi ji, then it is showing 21. Correct. If I am double clicking this Mudit, it is showing 1. Okay. Then we will search. Okay. Data is coming. If I will select this 23. Okay, now it's deleting also. So you have understand the logic. Whenever we are selecting this, the data is coming in this 22, this text box. And now if you will delete this button, then it will delete that record. So our all buttons are working properly. Now we will work on some formatting. So formatting can be done with the colors and the presentation. So it is according to your need only. For this formatting in this user form, you can do through here. Suppose for this COVID-19 task force, if I want to change color, I will change from here for color. This is black. You can select this palette and you can select this orange color. Now regarding this user form, you can change it to white color. See this background color, it is showing gray color. Select here, click on this, select palette, it should be white. Same like this. You can also select you can change this page 1, select this caption, you can write main. In page 2 we can write database. We can change color of these buttons. Suppose you want to do red color in this delete button, then what you have to do, they go to this black color, select palette and red color. So now it is red color. We can change border style from here. And we can change this text box color also. We'll select all. We can change it to light orange also, anything. Now how to insert image in this? Select this image. I've already selected this flag image. What to do? So this is very big in size. We have to make it small. Open with paint. Okay. We have to resize it. It is 100. Let's do it 30. I think 30 will be enough. So select on this image, click on this picture, select this button. Now go to and you can see flag image here. Open. Still it is showing big. So we have to further reduce it. Open with paint. Resize it to 50 maybe. Okay, now it will be perfect. Change this background color to white so that it will not look odd. Okay, we have to remove this border also, it's looking very awkward. So how to remove border? Change this border color to white. We'll change this border color to white. Similarly for this user form also change border color to white. We don't want to look this awkward. Same for this. Change background color to white. You can change it to any color. I don't prefer any color, so I'm increasing its size. For this background application of Excel, what you have to do, you just have to go to this option, this workbook. What you want, we will write macros for that. Subject, workbook open. we will select this workbook. Okay, so private sub workbook open. We want this application visible is equal to false. And user form 1 will show. By this, what will happen? Excel will be invisible, and this user form 1 will be only shown. Okay. Now we have to do one more thing. We have to insert part module in this. By this, what will happen whenever you will close this user form, that inactive application will be saved through this. Last thing, what you have to do, go to this close button. Whenever you are unloading user form 1, after that, what you have to do, application dot quit. You want to quit that Excel application. Similarly, in this second sheet also, you have to do same. Application not quit. Now save this, close this. Insert one button here by which we can now we can open user from that button only. We can change text by edit text. Now what I'm doing for formatting, I'm doing this. You can go to view, remove grid lines also, headings also, formula also. For cell formatting, press Alt HMC. It will merge cell. Now right click, format cell, go to fill effects. Color 1 should be little bit darker, second color should be little bit lighter. OK, click on OK. Similarly for next cells, Alt HMC, right click, go to format cells, fill effects. Now first color will be little medium color and second one will be lighter, so it will look nice. Now you can write database, increase the size to 26. I think 26 will be enough. Okay, it's looking nice now. We are saving this file in desktop only so that 19 we will close. This is our file. So first one you have to do is that you have to enable content. So whenever you can see that you will not be able to see Excel, it will be like this, and you can add data here only, like last is 22, so automatically 23 came. We will write with designation, we will select grade 2, similarly all the things, then add photo from anything we can take. We'll take this photo. Now when we will save, this will come. 22. So now it is deleted. As we can see that it is deleted. Now means if we will search 22, sorry 23, we have recently updated 23 with photo. If you will search, photo will come, and when you will close this button, automatically in background Excel application will close. So in future also you don't have to go to Excel application. One thing also we can do that we can add one manual button here, so that in case if you want to go to Excel application, you can press this. So for that we have to go again to application. So close this. Don't save. We can in case if you want to go to application Excel application, then you have to press this button. So for that I'm changing this color to maybe orange. Okay. M for manual. You have to do coding also. Click on this. So we will do reverse of what we have done earlier. Which is what we will do. Close user form. User form 1 dot hide. User form 1 dot hide, and then application 1 dot show. DCTION. application visible.true. So if you will save this, yes. So as you can see that this new level has came here. So if you want to go to Excel application, in any case you can click here and you can go inside. So hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you. If any question, please write in comment. Thanks.